Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elyse, and this past Thursday I went to the South Texas Botanical Gardens to check out the plants, see what's up, and get some inspiration for some drawings, and try out this new paper. And as you can see, I also made a couple of friends along the way. This paper I'm talking about is called YUPO. It's a really kind of strange paper that I have a little bit of experience with, but basically I just did a little sketch onto it and finished it up later. I got a lot of really great reference pictures from the Botanical Gardens. If you're ever in the area, it was so much fun to explore, and anytime I get to go to a botanical garden, I am just instantly in a wonderful mood. So I just kind of wandered around these greenhouses. They also had a big exterior area or outside area, and I absolutely fell in love though with the orchid greenhouse, and I decided to settle on that for my drawing. And this is me kind of doing the sketch onto the YUPO paper. It was really smooth to work on. I used pencil. In the future, maybe that wasn't the best idea because it is not super forgiving. As you'll see later, I tried to erase it and it's just kind of weird. If you're wondering what YUPO is, it is the recyclable, waterproof, tree-free synthetic paper with attributes and properties that make it a perfect solution for a variety of marketing, design, and packaging labeling needs. But it's also kind of branched over to fine art, and so this is basically a paper that feels really plasticky, but it doesn't buckle when you put any like wet media on it, and it can be wiped clean. And yeah, so it's really interesting. Not my favorite thing to use so far, just for watercolor, but for drawing it was pretty cool. So now we are back in my room at home, just working on finishing up the drawing. I decided not to do watercolor with it because I think that would have gotten messy with the graphite, which wasn't really, you can't really erase it like you would like with normal paper. So I just basically used my micron liners to add some ink to it to make it look a little bit more finished, not like kind of make it look less like a sketch, since I couldn't really do anything about the pencil underneath. And yeah, the paper responded really well to my ink. I basically just had to remember to put a paper towel underneath my hand so that I wasn't smudging both the graphite and the pen. So also later on I figured out that YUPO is transparent enough to be used with a light box, so I kind of figured that that would be kind of neat to trace over, whether you're doing that with ink pen or if you're doing it with watercolor, kind of like I'm going to show you that I've been working on. But overall, YUPO it feels like it's not much of a spur of the moment type paper to have with you. It's kind of not very forgiving, but it can definitely give you some great effects. And if nothing else, it's great to draw on. Yeah, in here you can also see me trying to figure out ways to lift it. I tried alcohol, I tried water, I tried erasing with different erasers. And the only one that really worked was that little tiny eraser you can see on the top of the screen that just has been my old trusty eraser. And here's how it ended up looking. I'm pretty happy with it. Again, there are some lines here and there that I wish weren't there, but I can't really do much about it other than try and edit it out in Photoshop. But I think this was really fun to do, and it looks like some interesting work I'd like to kind of continue making. And now what you're seeing on screen is me working with watercolor with my light box. I put two pieces of YUPO on top of each other. The first one was the final drawing that I did earlier, and this is a clean piece of paper. And yeah, you can see how it interacts with water and how it spreads, and it's very strange. But I kind of worked section by section and stayed away, like I worked separately, and so I didn't really let anything that was wet touch anything else. And I'm still working on it right now, and you can check out my Instagram to see the final image of this one and the other one I showed you earlier. But YUPO is definitely an experience. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this kind of short little video. I want to give a thank you to my boyfriend who shot this for me. It was really fun kind of collaborating on this video. So yeah, again, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for more outdoor studio, trying out new medium kind of videos in the future. But for now, I'll see you next Tuesday for my next video, and see you this Saturday for the next episode of the Draw Pod, my podcast. Okay, bye.